to the National Football League. Brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. And now, coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Detroit Lions. On the Saints sideline, head coach Kellen Moore. His team fired up and ready for this one. Across the field, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And off we go from Ford Field. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They're led out by the third quarterback taken in the 2025 draft. Out of Louisville, it's Tyler Shuck.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll go play action here with Shuck. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He gets it to go. Saints have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week 1 of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
On play action, Goff. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up third
out of the shotgun. It's Goff. He's got his man complete. That's to Slav. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. From the gun, it's Goff. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. A gain of 10. Move the sticks again. Another first down.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Got his man at the 6. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Throwing on second down, Goff. And that's over everybody out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete.
It's now third and goal.
From the gun on third down, it's Goff. He pulls it in around the 5.
Goff's pass complete to number
And this is where the
87,
versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense ready now for their second drive. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
Putting
5
one of their tight ends in motion left. On the RPO, he'll just flip it forward. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First down.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A gain of 7 brings up second and 3.
On the draw, the give to Etienne. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. The carry here for Etienne. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
12 more
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
First down.
Once again, it's ETN. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the Lions' 16-yard line.
They'll run it once more with ETN. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. It is 3rd and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. Putting the tight end in motion. He'll try and get there on the ground. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. And the
This has
Saints
been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. ETN. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
The tight end Fant in motion. Again, they give it to ETN. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Saints. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with first and 10. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
Second and 7.
line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll manage to get to the 33. That's Jalen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
On first down, it's Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. On the bootleg, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the lines. Fourth down coming up. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Saints offense and Tyreek Hill heading back on the field. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. Left side into the hands of Olave. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
A gain of 19 yards.
19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First down. A gain of
This is
19
clinic tape
yards.
for any young wide receiver
First
out there
down,
watching this
Saints.
guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
The coverage by Jack Campbell.
The second down throw is incomplete.
Intended for Tyreek
I'm not
Hill.
so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Now a screen set up for ETN. Into space at the 45. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's going to have the Saints first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Up the middle, here's ETN. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up second and
Now a
1.
handoff, ETN, and that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
It's a gain of 2.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. That's
2 minutes
another
remaining here in this first half.
First down.
Greg and I
gain
back
of
from Ford
19
Field in
yards.
Detroit in a
And
moment.
the Saints
So
first
not
down.
quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. Off the play fake. Here's Shuck. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Jack Campbell taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Tight end on the move left. Shuck to throw on second down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. On third and long, here's Shuck. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. No issues there. This one is good. And the Saints can open up a 17-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Lions offense ready to take over once again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Throwing, Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. A good spot here, second and a yard.
36-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Goff to
Brings
throw.
up second and a yard.
To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 30.
The Lions called
And
their
the
first
Lions
timeout as the
first
clock will
down.
stop with 55 seconds
First
to
and
go
10 at the
until
34-yard
halftime.
line.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's right side and into the hands of Tesla.
Complete to
Now it's
Isaac
2nd
Tesla.
and 1.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. A gain of 9.
To throw
Brings up
is
2nd
Goff.
and 1.
This one complete. It's Tesla. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
For a Lions.
There's this
first
misconception
down.
out there, Mike, that in the NFL,
First
you
and
have to
10
run
at
the
the
same amount of
20-yard
run
line.
plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early,
It's a gain
and that
of
last
11.
pickup leads to a first
That's
down.
another
His throw left side for Tesla. He's got it. And he's going to be stopped at
Brings up
about the
2nd
4.
and goal at the Saints' 4-yard line.
Goff in the pistol. Oh, the pressure gets there, and down he goes.
By Alex Singleton.
So backed
A
up
loss of
after
7
the sack,
brings up
and now
3rd
it's
down
3rd and
goal.
long. On now, Daniel Carlson to
Daniel
try the
Carlson
field goal.
on for the field goal.
This
A
about as short as you can
28-yard
get.
attempt.
He is 2
The
for
kick
2.
is
That kick is good. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. And he is stopped
The
at
Lions
25.
take over
The drive
first and
will
10
begin there.
At their own 25-yard
The Lions
line.
offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. They'll go play action with Goff. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the
On the handoff,
35-yard
this
line.
is Gibbs. And not much
Jameer
there.
Gibbs,
Good
the ball
defense.
carrier.
Held to no
Jalen
gain.
Thompson on the stop. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. Now a pass deep for St. Brown. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
There's Kellen Moore, the head coach of the Saints. His guys heading back onto the field. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. On the ground, here's Etienne. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, New Orleans.
That's good for a Saints. First down. A gain of 12. First down, New Orleans.
From the gun, a give to Etienne. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Out of the gun, they'll give it to ETN. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Shuck. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Clearly trying to catch the defense by surprise, Mike. If the draw works, it's a touchdown. But being down here in the red zone, this is a tough spot on the field to get away with running that draw play.
And that's going to move him.
In a goal-to-go situation, you're all thinking the same thing. You're getting 6. Well, next thing you know, you've given up 2 sacks on the previous 3 plays, and I think here on fourth down, I've lost all confidence in my protection, and I think you got to settle for the 3. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Lions offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of
3rd
9
and a yard.
3rd and 1.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And he'll convert, picking up the first down at the 46-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now Goff. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 2.
A run here with Gibbs. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
2. That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the jet sweep, here comes Williams. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Williams. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
Goff to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he'll take this one in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Lions will cut the deficit to 7.
Lions 13. Jack Fox.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own
The Saints offensive
line.
quarterback Tyler Shuck heading back out to the field. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Kirby Joseph there to make the play.
On the stop.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Your tight end motioning left here. On 2nd down, here's ETN. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Lions offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Here's Goff. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Back to the air, it's Goff. That's caught by Teslaw.
Goff's pass.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
From the gun,
5.
on 3rd down, it's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Wow! And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 16-yard line.
It's a gain of...
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. A flag is down. It's a gain of a yard, but let's check the call. Now, this looks like a design run.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more.
This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Sam Laporta, touchdown Lions. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and quarterback Tyler Shuck heading back out to the field. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he'll take this past the 30, a gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
This run straight ahead for ETN. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Saints first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He keeps it himself, and he'll give himself up here, but it's a gain of 5 on first down. From the 43, here's second and 5.
43-yard line.
To the right, on the run, it's ETN. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Saints.
Shuck. On the move left. The ball's out. The Lions have got it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with first and 10.
The previous play is under review.
At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. The tight end, Fant, in motion. On second down, it's Shuck. There's Fant open right side. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's another Saints first down.
Now ETN. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Roger McCreary on the stop.
They face second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the Lions' 31-yard line.
I got him. That's me.
Now Shuck. Under pressure.